What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darius. So, how to escape slavery? Now, we have to understand that slavery is just thoughts. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably saying slavery is not just thoughts. Slavery could be actually being in chains. It could be stuff taking away from us. But we have to understand that in order for that to happen, you had to manifest it. And you're probably saying, well, what happened if the world is just like that? You manifested that too. But let's not get that far. Let's just understand that as within, so without. So the thoughts that come up in your head are just thoughts. But what happens is that the thoughts can keep on coming. And if you place your attention onto it, if you buy into it, it could become a belief system. And if it becomes a belief, then you start acting according to that belief, and then it becomes a reality. It could become a feeling. And that feeling can be able, if you keep on being persistent in that feeling, it becomes a frequency. And then you start just attracting that. But what we need to understand is that the thoughts are not just thoughts. They are getting influenced. The thoughts that are coming are getting influenced by other things. What I mean by that is that the thoughts that are coming, memory it got out. But there are other forces trying to influence you. And the way they try to influence you is by thoughts. Because if you place attention onto your thoughts, it becomes a feeling. And then you start acting upon it. But the thing is that it doesn't just become a feeling. You have to it keeps coming out. It's the Matrix trying to stop us. But in the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that the thoughts that are coming is coming from other forces. And it is trying to get you to move your attention onto those thoughts. And if you place your attention onto those thoughts, it could become a belief system. It could become a feeling. And then you start acting upon it. And then you start manifesting into your reality. So what I'm trying to say is that in order for you to be free, you have to stop giving your attention to thoughts. Place your attention onto God. Place your attention onto something different. One thing that's been helping is placing my attention onto my stomach, onto my gut. Because that is your second brain. That is connected with your instinct. And you don't really even need to think. We think that we need to be able to think, to try to think, to place these, to become a positive thinker. But what you really need to understand is that thoughts happen all by itself. And if you stop trying to control your thoughts or trying to fix your thoughts automatically will become positive when you just let it be. So, two different things. Learn to place your attention onto your gut. Place your attention onto something different. And the second thing is place your attention onto God, not your thoughts. Because this is the reason why there is such thing as slavery. They first had to entrap your mind. Once they entrap your mind, then it can become a manifestation and then you're physically trapped. This world was created first by a thought. And so what you need to do is understand that it all comes from within. It might not make sense because you're probably saying, all because I free my mind, I still might be enslaved physically. You might be right about that because there is a time delay. And so, let's say we had slavery in the past, right? The blacks were enslaved. But the thing is that they were enslaved first by thought. They had to believe that they were enslaved. And then sooner or later, it became a manifestation and they physically got enslaved. Okay? But how did they become free? They became free by understanding that they're free. They first let go of the belief that they're entrapped in chains. So what I'm saying is that sooner or later it will become a physical manifestation, but you first have to be free from within. And the thing that you have to do is start first meditating, because a lot of you guys are not meditating. You guys are living by automatic pilot. You guys are not understanding that you even have thoughts. So your thoughts, your belief systems right now are just programs running, and you are living by those programs, and those programs are literally entrapping you. You might go like, I'm not in chains anymore. But you have to understand, you still are. The job that you're in, even the car that you're in, the stuff that you're in, it is still slavery. It's just that technology has advanced. You have to see. When we're in a job, it keeps saying storage unlocked. I'm telling you, it's the Matrix. What I'm saying is this, is that the person, the boss that's telling you what to do, and clocking in, clocking out, you have to do everything that they say. It's all there. It's all slavery, but it's just technology has advanced. I need to be able to get better at explaining this, and I will. But I want you to understand that you need to free your mind first. And so what you need to do is learn how to be able to sit down and start meditating. What I mean by that is start observing your thoughts. Not trying to control your thoughts, just simply observe them and see what thoughts are coming. And the thing is that this is the part of the program, is that when you start meditating, start observing your thoughts, you want to start touching the thoughts. The thing is, when you touch the thoughts, you're placing attention onto them, and they can grow. And then after that, there could become fear, and then you can get enslaved all over again, because it becomes a belief system. So what you need to do is just learn how to be able to observe your thoughts and control your attention. Your attention is the most important thing. So this is it. Stop placing your attention onto things that are controlling you. But the only way to do that is just to observe, just for now. You don't have the ability yet to be able to see that this is programming you. So just learn how to control your attention. Ask God for help. And also place your attention onto your gut or onto something else. That will help you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And I have a one-on-one consulting. Go into the description, press on it, and we can make it happen. Thank you.